What's the fastest way you've wiped a smirk off someone's face? My stepmother always considered me the one stain in her perfect life. Soon after she married my dad, she started excluding me from events like movie night and family dinners. Every time I got a nice gift from a relative, she would take it from my room and give it to one of her own kids. The worst thing she did was faking an emergency whenever I had an important event that I wanted my dad to attend. During my 16th birthday, I had planned a party with just my dad and some of my friends. One day before the party, my stepmother told my dad that her brother had been in a terrible accident and they needed to leave the country to go help him. Just so you know, that accident was him twisting his ankle while walking his dog. During my high school graduation, my stepmother called my dad while crying and said her car had broken down in the middle of nowhere and that she was scared for her life. My dad said he was sorry for leaving, but I understood that this could be life or death and told him he could go. Well, later, we discovered that she had purposefully messed with the engine after pulling over. I decided to confront her one day and asked why she treated me like this, especially because I was just a kid and I wanted to get along with her. Her response was, "You're in the way. Your dad and I would be so much happier with you gone." This caused a lot of problems between her and my dad, but eventually, they made up because she promised to treat me better. The next day, she accidentally pushed me down the stairs and I was in the hospital for a whole month. Despite all this, I never demanded that my dad should intervene. You see, he had developed life-threatening cancer shortly before my high school graduation, so all I wanted was for him to be happy during his last moments. And I knew that bad-mouthing his wife would just hurt him, and the stress might make his health worse. I thought that after he was gone, I would just move out and give my stepmother what she wanted. Little did I know, she would get her karma in the best way possible. Anyway, after the inevitable happened, my stepmother didn't wait a single day before kicking me out without my stuff. I had to go live at my friend's house with nothing but my cell phone and the clothes I had on. I tried approaching her at the funeral to try and get my stuff from the house, but she avoided me like a plague. Then, my dad's lawyer contacted me about a will reading. Apparently, my stepmother wanted me there to flaunt how my dad was leaving her with everything. She was smirking when I walked into the room and made me sit in the corner. Unfortunately for her, the first line of the will was, "My son is the most important person in my life." Long story short, my dad left me the house, his 2 cars, and 75% of his savings. My stepmother lost her cool and started screaming at me, saying that I manipulated my dad into writing this will. I finally told her to shut up and that she had 2 weeks to move out before I took legal action. The day the police arrested her for violating an eviction order was probably one of the best days of my life.